Go ahead.
Okay, well, what inspired me to join the service was at a young age, my mother told us that she had three boys and she couldn't put all of us through college. So I knew that I had to find my own way. Being the middle child, I thought my older brother Quentin would be the one that she would be paying for to go to college, and so I knew that I would have to find my own way in order to advance my education. The way I thought about doing that was going into the military. At first, it was the Marines when I was in ninth grade, so I was trying to go to the Naval Academy, but things changed, and I decided in the middle of my freshman year to go to West Point and be an Army engineer for the Army Corps Engineers. And really, what inspired me were two servicemen that were in the military years ago. My uncle Stanley Morgan, who was a U.S. Marine, and my godfather Charles Wade, who was in the United States Navy. They were both enlisted, and they tried to instill in me the discipline that a young man should have when in the service and throughout life. So those were my inspirations.
And what was the moment you found out you were accepted?
The moment I got accepted, it was a real great experience. We actually went up there on October 21st, 2010. I had no idea that I was accepted, but everybody else on the bus knew. My mom, my first sergeant in English, my army instructor. Everybody else knew on the bus except for me. And when they got there to West Point, they said that Carlton Blake has just been appointed to the United States Military Academy at West Point, and I felt great. I went into the conference room where there was a whole bunch of Army officers there. I got to give a speech in front of the Army officers, got to shake hands with the Director of Admissions, and I got to give a speech in front of my cadets, and my cadets were there to see me get accepted. So it was a real big moment for me.
What was it like for you?
Oh, I was just so overjoyed. It was a great experience because, as he said, he didn't know. It was a surprise for him. And I was just so excited for him because there's so many opportunities for him through West Point. And I was just a proud mom. Proud mom.
So you leave in June. That's not too far off.
No.
What's the summer going to be like?
The summer is going to be real intense. I go through a summer basic training. It's called Beast. It's where they
Beast.
put all the plebes, which are the first year cadets, they put all of us at this place called Camp Buckner, right outside of West Point. We're going to go through some military training, military discipline, West Point history, all leadership tactics and things that we need to know in order to lead the men and women of the United States Army.
As well as intensive physical training.
You think you're up for it?
I think I'll be just fine going up there to West Point.